we're back with a very special edition of Today Food Loves Football as the Eagles and Commanders get set to battle it out on the field. Here at Today, the action is getting dirty in the kitchen. We all know you need good food to go along with a great game. And this morning, Savannah celebrating with her Philly-inspired dish. Craig over there has got a taste of Washington for his beloved Commanders. We're going to get to the cooking. Al and I are going to be referees. I was going to wear my ref jersey, but I figured I'll just wear my Kansas City jersey because it's pretty much the same thing.
Wow.
Pretty much the same thing.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Just the same thing here.
Okay.
I'm a Raiders fan. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. All right, let's
you
get
do
to
it?
it.
Okay.
What do you got?
Okay, my recipe is an homage. I thought about a hoagie for all my Philly friends.
Okay.
Cheesesteak, obviously iconic. I love a pig in a blanket. So what we're going to make today is a Philly cheesesteak pretzel pig in a blanket.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, because pretzel bite's also big.
Slower.
Oh, it is. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, Carson, is we're going to saute our ground beef.
Okay.
Once it starts to brown, I want you to put some chopped green bell peppers in there.
Okay.
Obviously, get the green in there.
Yep.
Now, a famous cheesesteak question in Philly, do you know, are you wit or are you wit out?
Okay, I'm wit.
Okay, wit onion. So we're going to be wit, obviously.
Oh, I thought it was wit cheese, but that's wit onion.
No, it's wit. Yeah, no. We're going to get to the cheese,
Okay.
though. It's wit onions. And
all right.
little salt and pepper, be generous here, okay? Now, let's go over here to the swap.
Is your husband who's from Philly, Michael, is he wit or without onions?
He's wit. We're wit in
Okay,
our
you're
family.
A wit family.
You have to be Pats or Genos, and you have to be wit or wit out, and we're wits. And I think we're Pat. Oh, look, here we are. There's all the kids.
Okay.
Okay, once you have the cooked meat mixture, this is really important, Carson.
Yep.
This is when you need to put the cheese whiz in.
Oh, wow.
You guys, I don't want to hear, don't ask me, could I do Gouda? Could I do Havarti?
Yeah,
No,
I
you
agree.
do cheese whiz.
You do
okay?
cheese whiz.
And just stir it on up in there, mix it up as you do, okay? You're going to end up with this, whoa.
Illegal use of the cheese whiz. We need to get a little more in there.
Oh, yeah, true, fair.
A little more.
Get in there, you're right, don't be light.
Gosh.
Okay, now here's what your cheesesteak filling is going to look like, okay?
Okay.
Now, you take like some of these pre-cut pastry rolls, you know, like Pillsbury or whatever.
Sure.
You put in here. This is it. This was the hardest part of this recipe. I really wanted it to be in a blanket.
So you just put a little
So you put it in there.
drop
Don't
in
go
there.
too much,
Okay.
okay? Then I want you to egg wash it so we get that nice brown.
Well, this is a great idea.
And then-
there's a bunch of different things I love to eat here happening at
That's
once.
what I think. Cheese, meat. Now, a little pretzel salt. It's just the hint of the pretzel bite that is
How does
famous.
pretzel salt differ from salt?
It's pretzelier.
Okay,
It's
okay.
pretzelier. Okay.
Well,
You
egg
put it
wash.
in here. You
How
bake.
long in the oven?
You bake it something for some amount of time.
Okay.
So, I can't remember. Do you remember?
Bake something for some amount of
Yes.
time,
And
everybody.
anyway, you end up
Until
with
it's
this.
brown.
When do
Okay.
we taste them? Oh, by the way,
Let's try this.
here's $3.50 for 12 minutes. And then also, listen, don't go shy and don't go sleeping on
Adding
the
more
cheese whiz.
cheese.
You can add a little more if you
Canned
like.
cheese.
That's very good.
You eat
Okay.
that, you may not survive the game.
Okay.
Very good. All right, Uncle Al, over to you.
There you go. What do you got going?
All right, so we're gonna do a white chicken chili with a nod to DC. You're
Okay.
a DC guy.
You're
familiar with Ben's
Chili Bowl. Absolutely.
At Ben's Chili Bowl, what's the famous sandwich? You remember? The half smoke.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
It's the half smoke.
That's right. The sausage.
So this is white chicken chili with a little half smoke in there. That's the nod to DC right there on U Street.
Okay, so that's
I lived there about 2 blocks from Ben's when I was there. All right, so you got your sausage here. You're going to render that.
Okay.
And you're going to take it out.
Okay.
You're going to let it cook down. 3 or 4 links, depending on how much you like the sausage.
Meat you like.
Yeah, so we're going to take that out.
Right.
This is going to come out, and just assume magic of television here.
It's out.
It's out. Just assume it's all out, all
Now
right?
you've got your spices.
Got our spices. We got our salt. We got our pepper. We got our oregano. We got our cumin. We got our garlic. All that's going to go in.
Fine.
All right.
Okay.
Then we're going to put in our onion. We want to got to let the
you're
onion
gonna
sweat a
saute
little bit.
that
Got to let it sweat
in
a
that
little bit.
fat.
Yes. Going to let that fat do some work. Let that fat work for you.
That's right.
All right.
Like
So
the
we got-
Commanders are sweating this game.
Wow, that was good. That was
shots
clever.
fired.
That was
Hey, you're
clever.
putting the meat
Shots
back in.
fired.
Meat's back in there.
Okay.
You got some corn. You
Right.
got some. These are these are cannelli beans, but you can use any sort of white beans.
Right.
All right.
Cannellini beans.
You know what I meant?
Yeah, I
Can of green chilies.
That's right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
And then rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken. 1 rotisserie chicken.
Boom.
Oh, by the way,
All
you're going to
shredded
add
up.
little chicken broth there. All right. You're going to cook that down. You're going to cook that down.
Okay.
That's good.
And here, this has been simmering for, we're talking 20, 30 minutes out.
Okay.
You
Doesn't
can
take
get-
long.
Doesn't take long.
Because the chicken's already cooked.
And here's what you're going to do. You're going to make sure you turn the heat off. And then you're going to add your cream cheese.
Oh.
Not cheese whiz. No,
Right.
no,
I
no.
just got
Cream
nervous.
cheese.
Even though that's known in Philadelphia.
Yeah, well, listen, it's cream cheese is cream cheese.
That's right. There you
we
go.
didn't use the cream cheese from Philadelphia.
No.
This cream cheese comes
From Washington, D.C.
Too many ingredients in the chili on the field.
no.
The cream cheese.
Carson, I think Carson's a bit of a ringer
Eagles.
No question.
Okay.
So this is your finished
these are
product.
good.
You got some half smokes on top there.
Oh, that's good.
And a nice.
Dress it as you like it. Thank you.
That is really good.
Thank you, sir.
It's really
That's
good.
really smoky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got a little bite to it. Kind of like
good.
Washington.
Excellent. All right.
Thank you.
So, will it be Savannah's cheesesteaks in a pretzel pig blanket, or will it be Craig's half-smoked white chicken chili? Both tasty options, but there can only be one winner. We're moments away from crowning our champion. Really gonna have a champion. All right, but first, this is Today on NBC. This is really good.
I know this.
This is virtually the matchup you're going to see this weekend between the Bills and the Chiefs right there. It's going to be tight. It always is. But there can only be a winner. We don't do the everybody gets a trophy thing here at Today Food Loves Football, all right? We're going to have a clear winner. Savannah, this was a delicious play on the Philadelphia, especially. You added the pretzel vibe to it. I will say, I do think it gets a little lost. The deliciousness of this Philly cheesesteak, which is all you really want to focus on, gets a little lost in the dough, but it was delicious. The salt on top, it adds a lot of flavor. We enjoyed it. Al?
I got to tell you, the chili, I was a little skeptical at first, but it built. It builds flavors on flavors, layer on layer,
Yes,
and then it starts kind of nice, and it's got a nice mouthfeel, and then hits you with a little heat. Just a little boom, little boom, little boom.
I don't like how
Both
this is headed.
solid, but the judges have come together, and we agree the winner is
Chili! Chili!
Yes!
And chili!
Yes! Come
This is
on!
it!
Congratulations.
Come on!
This is it!
Yes!
You win the Today Food.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh!
Savannah,
Wow!
you win.
Wow!
Let's go, Washington!
Last time you did that, you were in law school.
Wow.